In the same breath, Kwara State has also taken the lead in the rebirth of cocoa farming, which has suffered a setback for several years. The program, concentrated in the traditional cocoa-producing region of Isi local government, is primed to produce a sizable amount of the product for exportation and the local industry. History has shown that the problem with Nigerian governments is not policy conception, but sustainability. Thus, when the Saraki administration came to an end, many people were of the opinion that the silent revolution in agriculture would also come to an end. However, the indefatigable government, chaperoned by the able leadership of Alhaji Abdul Fattah Ahmed, has continued from where the last administration halted in the same stride. Beyond crop planting and animal husbandry, the state government has also taken further steps by providing infrastructure for the agro-allied industry, while it has also promoted value addition techniques and technologies. Today, Kwara does not just plant the rice, cocoa, or breed the cows and poultry. The farmers also turn the produce into exportable products through modern conversion techniques, while the government has created a special procurement board to save waste. To achieve these noble plans, the government of Kwara State has built several storage facilities at Okeoyi and other towns across the state, agro-allied institutions, and established several procurement agencies. Without tarrying, the government has also concluded plans for the establishment of fertilizer companies designed to produce special fertilizers that are primarily suitable to the soil of Kwara State at Diaba and Share. These facilities no doubt have massive potentials for employment generation while raising the production capacity of Kwara farmers. Nigeria is reported to be the fourth largest producer of raw cashew, with Kwara State leading the production in Nigeria. As a visionary government, the Kwara State government, in partnership with the private sector, established the Ogbondoroko Cashew Processing Factory. The cashew processing factory produces at optimum level through infrastructure upgrade and financial injection, especially to the cashew farmers who have since raised their production capabilities. Another critical area where the Kwara State government has shown the essence of continuity is fish production, which had hitherto been the exclusive preserve of the riverine states of Nigeria. At the moment, the Kwara State government, led by Alhaji Abdul Fattah Ahmed, has aided the establishment of several fish farms to complement those earlier established. It is an established fact that Kwara State fish farmers have been empowered to compete favorably with fish farmers from other parts of the country with the state government support as it is currently on ground.
Alhaji Abdul Fattah Ahmed is not only approving training for our farmers, he has also approved a sum of 5 million naira for us to procure inputs in fisheries for sale at 50% subsidy to our farmers. That one is ongoing now. He has also approved a lot of trainings for the staff to go and for skill acquisition within and outside the state. And he has also approved training and skill acquisition for our farmers, for empowerment of our youths.
You know, since we've started the training, we put through a lot of things, how the fingerling is being produced, and how we can sell it and get money from it. Sincerely, I don't even interest in searching for a job again since I've got the ideas.
We are 60 initially, but along the line, some of us fall out. So at the end of the program, we are just left with 47. So we are giving 14.1 or so million naira, which goes off like 300 per each candidate.
In yet another novel idea, the Kwara State Government Department, responsible for youth empowerment, has also empowered about 100 youths in beekeeping techniques. As of today, the youths produce gallons of honey for the open market in Kwara State, with plans in place to aid the improvement of their yield for possible exportation in the nearest future. Basking in the success of the Shonga experiment, which has improved the lives of the residents of Shonga through employment generation and food security that has become a model to other Nigerian states, the present administration, under its continuity agenda, has also identified land for a similar project in Asa, local government area of the state. The Abdul Fattah-led administration, who came in with a clear vision to take advantage of the state's strengths in agriculture, has also signed a 70 billion naira Memorandum of Understanding (MOU) with the Vasola Consortium of Spain for the cultivation, processing and packaging of rice on a commercial scale in the state. The MOU will also afford local rice farmers to go to Spain to seek foreign training and expertise to further assist them to improve their farm yields.
What we have signed with in terms of the rice with Vasola is to see Vasola processing 40,000 tons of rice annually per year. They are not only going to expand production, especially for rice, but to process and then to package and to sell locally.
And because of the mass of that land, we are looking at the stretch from the stretch of the river Niger from Edu, that is Charagi, Shonga, Lafiagi, Patigi, down that river course to look at the lands around there, so that they can set up these farms and get on with rice production and processing. They will set up a processing factory around the plantation and produce rice.
Our desire to partner with the Vasola Group is largely because they have expertise and we have the human resource, and of course we have the soil. And most importantly again, the market is huge. Aside from the fact that Nigeria has enough market to consume what will be produced, we have the West African sub-region and we have Africa. So this is a platform we expect to use to not only create jobs for our youth, but also to get them engaged so that they can get away from the streets. We also want to use the platform to generate additional wealth for our local people, especially our farmers.
To combat the serious water problem being encountered by rural farmers, the Abdul Fattah administration has also sourced the sum of 1.5 billion naira to tackle irrigation problems in the state. Another classic example of the state government's novelty is the exploration of the jatropha seeds for the production of biofuel, while it has also aided private investors willing to invest in the production of ethanol and other fuels to find a home in Kwara, which has already attracted the flour-producing giant Dangote Nigeria Limited and Casplex, among others, to Kwara State. Apart from raising the farmers' capacities to produce more, the standard of living in the rural communities has improved drastically with the creation of prerequisite infrastructure, establishment of new schools where none existed, upgrade of primary healthcare facilities, among several others. The giant strides of His Excellency Alhaji Abdul Fattah Ahmed in his continuity agenda of transforming the state from subsistence level of farming to commercial agriculture has attracted the attention of the United States government. The United States Ambassador to Nigeria, Mr. Terence McCurley, commended the leadership of Governor Ahmed and pledged the United States of America's support to the Kwara State government in the areas of agriculture and policy implementation for the realization of the Millennium Development Goals (MDGs) agenda, and also promised to create an enabling environment for investment to thrive in the state. Alhaji Abdul Fattah Ahmed, using agriculture as a footstool for the engagement and unleashing the potentials of the teeming youths as entrepreneur for agricultural development in the state, signed another MOU with the federal government led by the Minister of Agriculture on cassava transformation agenda in Nigeria.
As I'm talking to you now, we have the highest yield of cassava in the whole country. You remember we're just barely 8 years now. But we are holding the national record of the highest yield of cassava in the whole country. As I'm talking to you now, we have close to 1,500 hectares of cultivated cassava